That's a good question. Many people who actually knew him report feeling like they had no idea who he really was. However, even if you are not familiar with this person, whether you know it or not, you are likely familiar with some of his work. Today, I would like to tell you about Andy Warhol, an artist whose explorations of commercialism, fame, and reality not only took the art world by storm, but made a lasting impression on American culture. Andy Warhol was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1928. He began his career in commercial art. He spent his early years working as an illustrator for magazines such as Vogue and The New Yorker. He also illustrated children's books. But despite his early successes, Andy Warhol is best known for his later work as a pop artist. And he is probably the most recognizable figure in the pop art movement. One of the major themes in Andy Warhol's art was commercialism. On July 9, 1962, he gave his first one-man gallery exhibition as a fine artist at the Ferris Gallery in Los Angeles, California. Warhol showed a group of 32 canvases with single paintings of Campbell's soup, one representing each flavor produced at the time. This is one of his most widely known works. These pieces produced much debate and controversy about what constitutes art. But it was Andy's goal to blur lines and push the boundaries between commercial and fine art. He once said, "When you think about it, department stores are kind of like museums." In addition to commercialism, another prominent subject in Warhol's work was fame. He was fascinated by celebrities. As a child, Andy read gossip magazines about the glamorous Hollywood icons of the 1940s and 50s, such as Elvis and Elizabeth Taylor. After Marilyn Monroe's suicide, Warhol made a silkscreen print of one of Monroe's publicity photos. This is one of the most widely recognized pieces of modern art. Warhol also loved to mingle with the rich and famous. During the 70s and 80s, he was often seen at New York City's Studio 54 with the young celebrities of the time. He also created portraits for many stars such as Mick Jagger, Liza Minnelli, and Michael Jackson. However, while Andy Warhol loved anything that had to do with celebrities, on the other hand, he also had a fascination for all things mundane. Warhol was obsessed with documenting reality. During his career, he made over 300 films. His first film was called Sleep, and it was an early reality work. The film showed a man sleeping in real time with no editing for over 6 hours. Warhol wished to document everything. Friends of Andy reported that he carried a tape recorder everywhere he went. He is the person responsible for coining the phrase 15 minutes of fame that is often associated with the media of today and reality television. In 1968, Warhol made the statement, "In the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes." When questioned about his work, Warhol once said, "If you want to know all about Andy Warhol, just look at the surface of my paintings and films and me. There I am. There's nothing behind it." So in closing, while you might not have known who this man was, and maybe no one really did, Andy Warhol's artistic interpretations of commercialism, celebrity, and reality have made a lasting impression on American culture, and they have given Warhol his 15 minutes of fame, and then some.